Hello, World Wide Web. I'm Dr. Shado, the internet personality of this air, and welcome back to Stay, People's Democratic Republic of Korea, my first and only trip to North Korea. And we left off at the big map, where we have a lot of different fucking choices here. We can go places with Ijong, we can go places with Yeonji. I want to go with Young because she got the tittises, and her voice is a little easier and less grating. I have no idea what a Rungna PPG is. Mansude Wonsan. That's like that. Isn't that like onsen? I say bikini spirits here. That sounds nice, but it's with Yeonji. Can't go to Mount Paikutu because it's not in Pyongyang. Kaesong can't go to Nampo. It looks like a heart there at Mansudae. So why not go to Mansudae? Well, I suppose a trip to Korea wouldn't be complete without checking out Mansudae. That sounds nice, I guess. Yes, it's one of our most heavily visited tourist destinations. As such, only the top guides may take you. And the music must be turned down so people can hear your voice, because that gravelly-ass, grindy little low voice doesn't get picked up very well in the microphone. So I'll be spending the day with... Yeonji will be accompanying you. Oh. That was the opposite of what it said, isn't it? She is... it's not... The map said different. I'm just pulling your arm, comrade. I'll be your guide. Okay, jeez, I thought for a second you fucked me over on shit. Leg. The expression is pulling your leg. Pulling your... I don't care. Don't scare me. Don't scare me like that. You're not in... I'm on probation from escorting tourists at Mansudae. Probation? That sounds like an interesting story. And it's one you're not going to hear. Figured you wouldn't tell me. Guess I'll just have to coax it out of Young instead. Good luck. She's pinky swore to complete secrecy. If you buy me lunch on our date today, I'll tell you. Deal. You capitalist swine bandit, get here! And here we see how you ended up failing Diplomacy 101 this semester. She's not doing too well on her American generals either. You stay out of this! I don't see what the big deal is, Yeonji. You were completely justified in what you did. But they still made an example out of the whole situation. Punishing me over punishing the tourist. That hurts. Wow, sounds serious. What in the world happened? I'll tell you on the way there. I was escorting a Russian tourist who used his phone to take a picture of the statues of our most revered leaders. I didn't realize it until the end of the tour, when he showed me. I was bowing in respect in the photo. Well, that doesn't sound too bad. Not only did he get a shot of my skirt tucked into my unmentionables, he also didn't get the entirety of both statues in the shot! The nerve! I swiped his phone and stomped on it, and they gave me probation. Now you don't have to buy Young lunch, so nye. You really are such a child at times, Yeonji. Don't worry about it. I'm sure there are other Yeonji stories you can swap me for lunch. I hate you both! Just go already. Go on your date. Have fun. I'll be here with my pity celebration. Oh, don't be that way, Yeonji. When we get back, I'll help you with your English. If you're done with your pity party by then. My English is fine. I'm going to my room. Yeonji crosses her arms in anger as she tries to storm out. I'm sorry, Yeonji. I'll miss you today. I see you every day, so I probably won't. I thought you were the sweet one. What's wrong with all the jabs today? Military secret. You'll understand next year. Part of your training involves teasing your sister?
Teasing friends in general. It's the best way to gain people's confidence so you can manipulate them into giving up state secrets. Well, that and womanly charms. But enough about work. Let's get ready.
I'm beginning to feel extremely uncomfortable.
Then you should change into some comfortable clothes. It's going to be fairly warm today.
Meanwhile, you'll be dressed in full uniform, making me feel even more out of place.
Yes, that's the rule of tour guides, be in full dress whenever you're on duty.
I brought my Marine Corps motto t-shirt. I could wear that.
You could if you like the idea of running into the local authorities all day. Running from them.
I know. Low profile.
I wonder what you'd look like in one of our uniforms. The outfit of the men is a little plain, which would go perfect with your personality.
And here I thought I'd won you over with my sharp wit and winning smile.
Don't let her fool you, she's totally smitten with you.
Is that a fact?
Wait, what? Hold on, it's not like Young's the one always writing about you in her diary. How sweet you are, how cute you are, how she wants to keep...
In a flash, Young has Yunji in a headlock and is dragging her back to the bedroom. Okay, are we ever actually going to go somewhere today? I'm just wondering. Yunji's wailing the whole way. A few short moments later, Young is back in the living room with her slightly too friendly smile.
At this rate, we'll be here all day. Follow me. You can get changed into your outdoor clothes so that we can go.
I know where the bedroom is. You don't have to lead me everywhere. What, unless you plan on changing me, too?
A tempting offer, but not while Yunji's around. She might get angry.
I don't see why. It doesn't seem like she's taken that great an interest in me. Most of the time, she just insults me. Visual novel rules, man. You should know it. You're me.
I see the rumors about American men being clueless about women holds true. Anyway, get ready. The trolley bus will be here soon.
She leaves me to go get ready herself. Well, nothing left to do but get dressed. I suppose I could fap, but no time. I'm not sure what's up with those two. It seems more and more like they're competing over me. Here I thought I was just going to be touring with some military buds, and now I've got two girls fighting over who gets to go out with me. Well, it could be worse. It's not like I was the most in-demand guy back home. I'm remarkably plain in every conceivable manner. Goddamn boot lieutenants with all their bling. I remember that one stupid second lieutenant we had in Hawaii. That dude was an idiot. And he kept getting award after award. We used to call him the Bling Führer behind his back. Good times. Anyway, this vacation would be so much better if I weren't constantly being spied on by these two. Still, they're both pretty damn cute. After tossing on a pair of jeans and a plain t-shirt, I grab my wallet and phone and step out. As expected, Young is in full dress uniform. Yunji is nowhere to be found. I guess Yunji didn't want to see us off then. I also guess I gotta turn this down in my ears. It's pretty loud in my head. It's hard to concentrate on reading. I can see the green bars. I turned the music way down, but it was still blasting into my ears. I was having a hard time hearing myself speaking in the low voice.
She's a little busy in her room, blowing off some steam. Anyway, the trolley bus will be here in a minute, so let's wait outside.
Young doesn't even wait for my reply. She grabs my hand and leads me out the door. As she said, the trolley bus is just about to pull up to the door. I wonder how she managed to get the tram to give her service at her door. She pulls me up and leads me all the way to the back. No one else is aboard yet.
I apologize. Our regular driver is out sick today, so we'll be on this tram today. It may take a little longer than usual to arrive, though.
That's okay. We can just relax and check out the view then. Looking at the trolley bus, I can see why it'll take longer. This clunker has been around since the 1970s, and from the looks of it, the bus was made in some Soviet bloc country. I think the markings on some of the equipment making up this trolley bus are in Czech. Maybe Hungarian. Whatever country produced it, by all rights, it should be rusting in a scrapyard back there. Instead, it appears to be part of the Korean mass transit system. As it moves, I can hear the engine creak and grumble under the weight of 50 years of abuse. Seriously, I think I saw a guy on a bicycle pass us. He was pretty chubby. You know, that's the first fat person I've seen in the entire country. Well, except the big man himself. My thoughts are interrupted as I feel something lightly fall on my shoulder. It appears the young, tired from fighting with Yunji, has liberally made use of my shoulder as a pillow. Not that I mind. I can get used to this. Young asleep on my shoulder. The looks I'm getting from some of the other people who have filtered under the bus over the last hour are weirding me out, though. You know, that really is the worst part. Every person here either looks terrified of me or like they want to kill me. Yunji falls into the later category. And Young, well, I guess she doesn't fall into either. She falls into my lap. Oh, great. Sounds like the brakes are almost shot on this death trap, too. Add that to the list of things wrong with this country. What was that line? We live, we die again? That sums us up. The walls shake at the slightest bump. The seat belts are ripped out. Most of the windows are sealed shut. I'm pretty sure there's a spring from the seat making its way up my ass. We'd be safer and more comfortable in that car we've been taking everywhere. I will never bitch about the noise from our tanks ever again, or being shot at while in one. At least it takes more than a gust of wind to take out our tanks. This death-defying ride is making another tour of Afghanistan sound downright cozy. The brakes must have startled Young as she's lifting her head slightly. Are we there yet? No, we aren't dead yet, nor are we at our destination. Our ride through purgatory will continue. She nods and puts her head back down. I rest my hand lightly on her shoulder.
Thanks. That feels nice.
I'd say it was worth it, except the locals getting on the bus look really astonished. Seeing a foreign white dude with his arm around a sleeping member of the Korean military. Well, we were just establishing that I was torn in Afghanistan. We assume I'm American. I don't necessarily gotta be white. Or a dude. I don't know. I don't judge. I mean, I am a white dude, but it's not like I got to pick that. I can just pick my name. What if I wasn't a white dude and I put my name in there? What if I was Nerdy Thug and I'm having to read this part out, like, seeing I'm a foreign white dude, and I was like, oh, fuck. Next thing you know, he just leaves that not recommended Steam profile, and it's like, it's trying to whitewash me. Fuck this shit. Steam review, whatever. Point is, with his arm around a sleeping member of the Korean military. However, they don't say anything, so I guess maybe it was worth it. After another harrowing hour, which felt more like 20 hours, we finally arrive at our destination and get off. The bus. Hello, Pose.
This is the Pyeongchang district, home of the Mansudae Art Studio. It's here where all our vital works of art are created, and one of the largest centers of art production in the world.
That sounds like the first fact I heard since I got to the country. This place is huge, and so many people everywhere. With all the outdoor and indoor sections combined, this is easily the largest art studio I've ever seen.
It is impressive, isn't it? So many wonderful pieces of art have come from here. But let's not just stand here and talk about it. Let me show you around.
She grabs my hand and leads me to a large outside monument. By the looks of it, I'm starting to question if I'm in Korea or the former Soviet Union. So, yeah, hammer and sickle. Those are definitely old-school communism symbols. But why the paintbrush?
It's a calligraphy brush. It symbolizes the intellectuals in union with the workers and farmers.
And the red buildings flanking the monument?
They're meant to resemble flags. The words atop say, ever victorious.
By why the communist symbols? By why?
While our country has moved on from traditional Marxist communism into Jewish, it's still a strong foundation on how our country came to be founded. Also, the circular foundation is 70 meters in diameter, to symbolize the 70 years of the party and down with imperialism union, which when the monument was completed.
Down with imperialism.
Yes, remember before the lineage of the glorious leader finally wrested control of our country, we had been annexed into the traitorous Western Japanese Empire. That ended after Japan's crushing defeat of the United States hands in the Second World War.
So in essence, this part of the monument is a celebration of no Nippon.
That may be the worst pun I've ever heard.
You've never met my drill sergeant.
There are more monuments and other places to see, however, some of them may not leave you with a very good feeling. After all, the history between our countries is strained.
I thought Korea and the United States were friendly with each other.
Not with true Korea, no. You're in good terms with the occupied part of the country. Up here, not so much. Some of the art may disturb you.
I've seen children with explosives strapped to them used as IEDs. I think I can handle some anti-American artwork.
First, that's horrible. Who would use an innocent child as a disposable weapon? Far better to train them with rifles and have them kill waves of foreign invaders, like in the Great War. Second, don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, I'm glad to see there are still people shocked by kids being used as makeshift bombs. It's not much better. Kids don't make good riflemen anyway. The guns are too heavy. Better to have them operate crew-server weapons so they can carry it as a group, which helps build essential teamwork skills.
That's an excellent point. I'll have to pass this idea on up.
That wasn't you. You know what? It's not worth arguing. Let's just go inside.
Young nods and leads me by the hand into the main section of the art studio. All around us are different kinds of artworks, different places, familiar faces, worn-out faces, paintings, drawings, embroideries, even woodcuttings. Honestly, aren't that bad. I'm surprised by the quality. The themes are mostly of nature and the ever-present workers' party, though I notice a painter in one area working on something completely outside of those boundaries. Before I can head over, Young tugs at my sleeve.
I have to use the facilities. Could you wait for me here?
Facilities? Are you going to paint something?
Deca! You stupid!
No, I mean I have to make a stop at the restroom.
Oh, you need to hit the head.
What the f...
Got it. Sure thing. I'll be here.
Hit the head? You haven't done anything to warrant that punishment yet.
Yeah, he did. Do it.
He's tearing up my throat.
Sorry, military jargon for go to the bathroom.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to teach that one to Yunji. She might scare some more soldiers with that expression. Anyway, I'll try not to take too long.
Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
As she heads off, I walk over to the painter I had spotted a few minutes ago. He's painting a picture of what can only be described as war crimes being committed. However, it's a group of American soldiers torturing and killing Koreans. At the center is Marine Corps General James Mad Dog Mathis, using a baseball bat to bash in the heads of a Korean woman. Which has some historical issues beyond the content itself, but either way, I try to stay quiet, but I accidentally sneeze, drawing the attention of the artist. His face goes ghost white when he turns around and sees me. Just stay near. This guy's seriously infected with a case of "oh shit, an American is here to kill me" syndrome. Maybe I'd best just stay quiet, smile, and keep my arms to the side so as to not agitate him anymore. There. See, dude? I come in peace. Security! Security! No! And it appears he went for shoot to kill as security guards come rushing towards us. Wait, how did he know I'm American and not British or Icelandic or something? Damn it, I have no choice but to just stand here and do unguarded frustrate me. Man, not only am I a white dude, I got short blonde hair. The fuck? Hands up, American pig dog! No sudden movements either. I slowly raise my hands behind my head and walk towards the guards as instructed. The first guard continues to hold his rifle at me while motioning to the other guard to frisk me. I'm tempted to make a joke about copping a feel on the first date, but I seriously don't think there's make for very good last words. The guard quickly pats me down and relieves me of the meager possessions from my pocket, then heads back to the first guard. Not much on him, sir. Just a wallet with mostly American money, tin of breath mints. The really crappy flip phone even my mother would be embarrassed to use. In other words, a damn tourist. This is the 5th time he's freaked over a tourist this month. And you on! We told you to stop freaking out over every American who comes near you! The artist, Han Ji-won, turns back to his easel sheepishly without another word to me. Unfortunately, the guards have more to say. I just wish they'd lower their weapons while doing so. Okay, Yankee Doodle, where's your tour guide? You know the rules. No wandering off from the guides. I'm sorry, my tour guide needed to use the bathroom. Had to hit the head, did he? So you guys use that phrase too. Oh, my guide's a she. No way they assigned a female guide to an American. No joking! You got a loaded weapon aimed at my head. I'm all for jokes, but I usually prefer them not to end in my death as the punchline. I'm telling the truth. My tour guide is a female. Her name is Young. Tell you what, we'll just wait here for Young to show up. It takes another 10 minutes before Young finally arrives on the scene. It's like she didn't even notice the heavily armed men casually hanging out with me. And she walks right up to me and grabs my hand like she's been doing the whole trip.
All freshened up, ready to go now?
You may want to check with Hans and Franz over there so they don't pump me with their light as we walk away. Young finally notices the 2 guards who appear to be in a bit of a shock that I was telling the truth. Or that Young is pretty damned cute. Maybe a bit of both. Whatever.
I apologize, gentlemen. Had to hit them on the head, as it would be improper to bring my guest with me. I had him wait here. He didn't cause any trouble, did he?
Not really. He freaked out Han Ji-won, but that's nothing new or worth filing paperwork over. Here's your stuff back, and seriously, you need to upgrade your phone. You telling me? The 2 guards leave us and head back to their posts, leaving me with Young and a lack of a loaded gun pointing at me.
I'm sorry about that. Some of the artists here are a little more paranoid than others.
Well, yeah, if I was painting something depicting a Korean brutally killing Americans and you walked up behind me, I'd probably freak out too.
Oh yeah, that piece will eventually be moved to a different museum. Let's go look at other pieces instead.
To the same place. We head around the spacious art complex and gazing at various pieces, mostly in silence. Not exactly a comfortable silence after what just happened, but it's not unpleasant either. Eventually, the lull in conversation is broken by Young's soft voice.
I'm sorry you had to see that painting.
It's no big deal, Young. Everyone has their version of history.
I suppose. However, it must be hard learning that your country has committed unspeakable crimes against innocents.
I can't deny that we haven't been perfect, but I'm pretty sure the Mad Dog never bashed in anyone's head with a baseball bat. Well, at least not in Korea.
I'm feeling a tad confused. I'm supposed to hate you. I've been told Americans are nothing but murderers and looters.
Well, have you been told any lies about us?
Yet you seem different.
Governments have a lot of power to sway the minds of the people into believing something. It's not until you meet actual individuals that you realize we're all pretty much the same in the end. Even the British.
That does make some sense. I mean, I've given tours to different Americans in the past couple of years. None of them seemed the type to slaughter anyone. They all had their quirks, but overall they seemed nice enough.
Don't worry about it too much. We're all just people in the end. It's getting kind of late in the afternoon. Ready to get lunch.
Yes, I would like that.
I would like to leave this video here. I was thinking maybe do it one day at one place and then do, like, the next video as another day. But this is going on for a while. My throat's hurting. I'm in pain. I'm in pain and I'm sad. I want to see lewds. The soccer games have spoiled me with lewds. Lewds everywhere. Now I'm playing a decent, like, a well-written visual novel, and I'm not getting lewds all over the place. But they do have, like, actual different poses for the ladies, not just different facial expressions, so the body always stays the exact same fucking, Sakura style. Where good luck ever seeing a game where the lady even has a different outfit on. They actually have different outfits here, even though they have different poses, and they had the different poses in the different outfits. It was like, hey, they're doing things, and they got the close-ups too, which is also another completely different drawing, but nice. Well, or either the drawings are just very high quality, and they have the close-up version and far away version. I don't know. This game also goes to 1080p. I'm just playing it in 720 because this is what I'm used to, and I've got it recorded set up like that. So, yeah, stay. It's nice. And I'm still not laughing my ass off like I was in Panzermodels, but I am enjoying myself. So, if this is a late starting game, then it's really late when it starts to really get you rolling over laughing. But it's still enjoyable. I'd like some more Panzermodels, though. Just bring Erwin back from the dead. Please! So, until next time.